Hey guys, this is RuRoniK95 here, and once again, it's time for a DVD review video. So today, I want to be doing a newer type of DVD review video, especially from these home video companies that I have never actually heard of before until now. Like something that goes by Alpha Video or something. Never heard of it, but I wanted to do this video anyways. We're going to be doing a DVD review video on the triple feature science fiction monster classics DVD review video. Because this was released by Alpha Video. Never heard of it, but I'm familiar with Alpha Video, that's why. So, without any further ado, which is right here, right now, let's do this. Science Fiction Monster Classics Triple Feature DVD Review Video. Today, on the Physical Media Video Library series. Welcome back, and this time for a DVD review video, I wanted to review some older DVDs that are particularly under, like, public domain type of movies on DVD. Like, the ones that are released from Alpha Video back in, like, the 2004 on here. Before we dive into this as well, and yes, this is going to be like a different video. That this is something that I haven't thought of doing a video like this, which I forgot to do one, which I should have done until now. Of course, basically I wanted to pick a DVD, which is the perfect example of how I come by on watching a DVD to review, and that is the Science Fiction Monster Classics Triple Feature DVD set. Yes, from what this is, there's basically like, has a couple movies from the 60s and 50s on there, and these also include a Japanese kaiju monster movie on DVD on this one. And from all I understand why, because I wanted to do a video like this as well. And yes, I'm going to be mentioning of how I can discover this one. Yeah. I wanted to come figuring out the way, though. Yes, this is basically like 3 movies all in one DVD set. Because when I first found this DVD, though, I actually thought that this was like supposed to be like a 3-disc DVD set, but no, it's actually 3 movies all in one disc on here. Yeah, I didn't notice about that. Yeah, which it has the reason of how I can come by for this. Yeah. There's only 3 movies on this DVD of Science Fiction Monster Classics Triple Feature DVD. There's only 3 movies that has Gamera the Invincible, or whatever you want to pronounce it, Night of the Blood Beast, and Attack of the Giant Leeches. Yeah, the only 2 movies on here that are basically like one of those, I guess, to call like retro monster movies from the 50s on there. You know, like Night of the Blood Beast on here, because I think this was released in 1958. Attack of the Giant Leeches, 1959 on there. However, Gamera the Invincible, I think it was released in 1969 at 5, and it's only in black and white. Well, there are many obvious movies on there as well. And yeah, it was originally released in Japan as Daikaiju Gamera. And yes, this is actually an English dub over a Japanese kaiju film, which is on a DVD like this, particularly. I wonder why of how I can come by. On here. So this explains why. And here's what the DVD disc of what it looks like. Hate how these holders like this. So that's the disc, what it looks like on that. Yeah, this is actually from Alpha Video. They have released like a bunch of old movie titles on there. Like lots of them on DVDs. It doesn't matter if it's science fiction, horror, or like, because these are those typical movies that are released in like public domain on there. However, there's some Japanese monster movies on here. Like the ones that were originally released in Japan on there. Because especially with these English dubs over a Japanese monster movie that was originally released in Japan as well. That's how you expect. Unfortunately, it never includes the original Japanese dub of Gamera the Invincible or Daikaiju Gamera. However, there's a lot produced out there. We do get the complete Gamera collection box set from like Arrow Video, because I think it has all the movies on there included. Yeah. Of how some of those movies like Gamera the Invincible, I think particularly maybe shown on Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yeah, because they always wanted to do like those riffs on movies as well. Like some of the movies may be like particularly like English dubs over Japanese monster movies, as well as other movies that are bad but good, hilarious, but good type of movies on there. And even also other ones on action films, necessarily like the other ones from like the 80s or 70s on there, and also 90s on there. What Mystery Science Theater 3000 had a lot to do when they do riffing on movies on there. If only if this was like how you could find particularly as well. And that was one of them. And I'd still like to learn the fact, though, is that I had to come by for that. Then again, just consider how the DVD artwork like this has these original poster artwork on there. And even on the back, too, on this DVD as well. Come to think of it as well. Despite how considering how it ever comes by for any movies like those. Yeah, because there's only one Japanese monster movie on there. Yeah, like this one I'm pointing. Yeah, especially if like necessarily like foreign films in general, though. Especially like the ones that are part of Japanese cinema on there in general. Not necessarily like under Alpha Video ones in general, though. Yeah, because they have like a whole bunch of them out there on DVD. And they're just so gloriously how they always release those on DVD. Most of them have like the single standard discs on here of how I could come by on this. yeah, I wanted to do this particularly of how I can come by for a movie for a change, though. Most of these movies can be like this can be in those bargain DVDs on here. Like, this is something that you could find at your local DVD bargain bin, at your local drugstore, like London Drugs or Pharmacy in Canada, or CVS Pharmacy or Walgreens, or at the occasional Barnes & Noble DVD section at your local Barnes & Noble, if you remembered back in the early 2000s as well. And this is so legally questionable, because I have wanted to come by for this one. And the reason why I had to do a DVD review of this on here, the reason why I had to pick this one, because we're long overdue for a DVD review like this, which I haven't thought of doing one, which I have forgot to do one until now. And the reason why I picked this one for this DVD review, there's a whole bunch of DVD titles from Alpha Video on DVD out there. Yeah, you can find them on the occasional Amazon online store, or at Half Price Books, or any of the occasional Barnes & Noble section on the especially when you go to a DVD section at Barnes & Noble in general, accordingly. When I was first experienced of how I can come by for this, and then afterwards, basically, you can also find them at any retail store on there. The wonderful world of these Alpha Video DVD titles on here. Yeah, because Alpha Video is more different from Mill Creek Entertainment on there. Yeah, because I've heard of Mill Creek on there. Yeah, but this is one of those DVD titles that were released by Alpha Video, which is one of those home video brands that I never actually heard of before. Like, on a DVD like these, that you have never actually seen one before. Like, maybe at a Barnes & Noble, or Media Play, which is based before it was called FYE. And at the occasional CVS Pharmacy on those DVD bargain bins on there, as well as every one of them in general. And also the occasional half-price books. Let's not forget about half-price books on there. Especially if you want to look for a movie, though. Yeah. So this explains why, of how it's very common, of how you wanted to know for a video like this as well. Because despite of how I can come by for discovering them, and I don't think that Alpha Video has no attempt to release like older Japanese anime on there. Like, if you go to that website, www.oldies.com, which I think that's the web link to Alpha Video. I'm not sure if it still exists or not. Well, that's just how it is, of how they put this on there. I don't know why they put these web links on the DVDs on here. Yeah, which is a little example of how you could come by, just to consider how Arrow Video and Kino Lorber Films and Twilight Time and Shout Factory has gotten newer home video releases on there. I really should be all different from this, as I suppose. Just to consider how as well, more different than any other ones before, which is so different of how I can come by for this as well. Yeah, because this explains why whenever I could do a DVD review like this one on here. Yeah, this is one of those DVD titles from Alpha Video. Or I guess you have to call them like bargain bin DVDs on here. Like one of those DVDs for a bargain deal on the bargain deals at your local like CVS pharmacy or Walgreens, especially if you find a DVD at a bargain bin as well. For like a deal when you ever buy a movie that you can look for as well, just to consider how I wanted to come by for this as well. Well, that has got to my case as well. Yeah. Well, I always wondered why over this as well. Yeah, because I wanted to do this as well. Because I noticed and wondering, you're thinking, hey, that's great, it's awesome. I've seen you found a couple of those DVDs from Alpha Video, but what about the Criterions? Have you ever got any of those from Criterion, or you just got the Alpha Video? Oh, I do want to pick some Criterions. You know, I've heard something good about Criterion Collection. Like, you could find, you know, like I wanted to get like those Japanese movies on here, like Sanjuro and Yojimbo, under the Criterion Collection, if it's available. Particularly, you never know. Most movies that are all part of Criterion, and also Kino Lorber films on here. Yeah, most of them of its kind. Same goes to Shout Factory and their label for horror movies on here, Scream Factory, which is Shout Factory's label for horror on there, because I wanted to come by for that as well. I guess in the same way how anime has the new labels such as Discotheque Media on here. Because despite of how you find these kinds of DVDs at your local library book sale, especially if you're watching the channel though, I'm starting getting into like anime DVD haul video and Blu-ray haul videos, as well as DVD and Blu-ray updates, including the ones with the unboxing, because I'm basically new for this one as well. Because I have gotten some bootleg anime DVDs that are basically like have its original Japanese with English subtitles and even Chinese subtitles. Like, there's a bunch of them out there that I really need to get. Like, especially the ones that never got an official home video release yet. We'll talk about that another time, whenever I could do, like, a guide to bootleg anime DVD video ones. You know, like the ones that are from Malaysia. I should get those bootleg ones in order to do, like, a video on the guide to bootleg anime DVDs. And there's also VCDs. I really want to get those at this point. You know. Especially the ones, like, I wanted to get, like, these rectangular ones that almost look like a DVD box set ones. But we'll talk about that another time. Or when I can do my Otaku Haul video once December comes in about one more month as well. It is November. But anyways, for overall, I had to do a DVD review of Science Fiction Monster Classics triple feature DVD like this one here. I haven't done a DVD review video like this until now. And this explains why. It's gotten to a point, though, is that I thought this DVD was supposed to be like in those 3-disc set, like 3 movies separately, but they just put in like these 3 movies all in one disc, which I think that makes an interesting way for a proper DVD release. Although I have never Her, but I don't think I have ever bought any DVDs from Alpha Video, to be honest, though. Yeah, because every time I looked at a DVD from this obscure home video company called Alpha Video, which I don't think I have ever even heard of before until now, due to this whole obscurity thing for home video formats as well. Well, the new ones we got here are the ones are from Shout Factory and Criterion's, and every one of them as well. And also Animego. I do want to pick some, like, I want to get some, like, Japanese cinema samurai films on there, because I really want to get into, like, these collecting on those. And also spaghetti westerns. I do love spaghetti westerns. Yeah, especially the ones I can get are from Mill Creek Entertainment, because I really want to get something that are these movie packs from Mill Creek on here. Like, even the ones that I pick from movies are what are my favorites. Whatever I can come by to do like a movie review. Whenever I review a movie as well. However, for the DVD like science fiction, oh yeah, we'll talk about this. That's another topic for another time also, again. So for the DVD of this, you can find science fiction monster classics triple feature DVD set like this. You can get this on Amazon or eBay if you want, because it may be available on Amazon online or eBay occasionally, though, if you can ever find one as well. So that's going to be it for my DVD review video on Science Fiction Monster Classics Triple Feature DVD for today's DVD review video here on the Physical Media Video Library Series today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this video. Well, I haven't been doing any DVD review videos, like, particularly in a while. Well, this is going to get me covered whenever I can do a video for a DVD review video, because I had to pick one like this because I haven't thought of doing one yet, but I finally get to do one for the first time, basically. Especially reviewing a DVD that has 3 of those movies all in one disc on here by some home video company that I have never actually heard of before until now. So this explains why I had to do this video like that as well. Hope subscribe for content. My Anime Planet link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook if you have Twitter and Facebook account, all social media. My Anime Planet link will be in the description down below. Patreon link will be in the description down below. Smack the like button if you enjoy this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below on this video. Be sure to smack the like button if you enjoy this video. Click on the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel as a newcomer. Smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates on here. And that's all I have, what I got for this video. Well, because despite I have reviewed a DVD review like this one here, because my mind was thinking, I see you got a DVD from Alpha Video. Like, but what about the good ones? Do you ever get any of those, or do you just got the ones that are from Alpha Video? Oh, I do get the good ones. You know, I have a good chunk of the good ones. Not so recently, but like especially the good stuff, like that are some movies that I have wanted to upgrade to Blu-ray releases on here, because I wanted to think about getting movies under Blu-ray as well. Yeah, because I love me some Blu-ray. Yes, I do. I do love Blu-rays. That's why. Because I can't go wrong, I love Blu-rays as well. You know, despite that, Blu-ray has good standard high definition quality as well. This is... we'll talk about that another time in the next video at one point. This is RuRoniK95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is RuRoniK95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos. Take care.